All right, I think this is working. Testing. Testing. Let's see here. Testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Anyone there? We'll figure you out later. All right. Hello, everyone. Some of you are probably going to be watching this a little bit later, but that's okay. Not a problem. Because this is my first time having to go with this, I'm just going to be testing it out. So if I do get some people joining on a little bit later, that's totally fine. We are going to be testing the way that this live streaming thing works, so I can do it a little bit more down the road. Let's see here. And hopefully we're working. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hello. We have some people here. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Long time no see. How are you? I hope you're someone that I do know, and I've met you before. You're going to have to be patient with this this guy. Yeah. Hi. So I'm trying to figure out how to get all of this stuff. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. And this is at Hope. Who's this at Hope person? Let's see here. Let me try to go on here. There we go. Anyways, you are welcome in the chat. You're welcome to teach me, a thing or two about live streaming, since this old guy is still trying to figure it all out. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So I am streaming from a pretty distant location up here in north of Hong Kong, and I've been learning a lot. I've been having a great time. So away from home for a little while. So hopefully my kids and my sweet wife are doing fine without me. But it is a chance for me to invest a little bit in my education and be able to just be able to learn and grow, because we're always learning and growing, right? So at Hope, thank you for your trying to get more people to join your live stream. I'm assuming I know who you are, but you'll have to You'll have to tell me a little bit later, but no worries. So, at Hope, since you are one of the only people here, or I have a few others here. So, tell me a little bit about. You don't need to tell me personal information, of course, but in terms of the, what is your education like? Are you in secondary school? Are you a university student? Are you are you trying to to do more than just being in school? What are you up to? And others can chime in and talk about that as well, on what you're up to. Let me try something as well, Roy. Sorry. Hopefully my volume is okay. Oh, you're a high school student. Well, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Well, it's great to have you. Well, welcome, Embrace Goodness. Hello. Pleasure to have you here for this first live stream. The channel has been a bit. This channel has been a bit dry for quite a number of years. Previously, it was used to share stories and some bedtime stories for young ones, but since then I've gone through a bit of a transition and change in wanting to do things a little bit differently, and it's part of it is because of the inspiration that I've had within the past couple of years to learn and let's see if that's a little better. Over the past couple of years to learn and grow and be able to, reach for a new level of financial literacy and a new space in a bit of spirituality, but being able to find a balance in this rat race we call life. And since I've been a teacher for so many years, I've wanted to be able to talk more about for students and for young teachers, and be able to say a thing or two, and to be able to help others reach their goals. And I really do want to help more people on this path, because it's been a very fruitful path for me. And oh, welcome, Just a Grilled Apple. Good to have you here. Appreciate your snowman. And so if I can take some time, especially here, for talking to young people, giving a bit of wisdom, giving a bit of knowledge, but also responding directly to you, because the point of doing these live streams is to hear your questions, to respond to your questions, and then to give a bit of live guidance. Because if I just keep on talking, I might as well just record a video, right? But this one is a chance to really interact with the people who are here and to hear from them. So today, as I mentioned in the Instagram post, is that I wanted to talk a little bit about AI. Hi, Chrissy. Hey, how are you? Long time no see, long time no chat. It's good to hear from you again. I hope you're doing well and staying out of trouble. Oh, that's very, very nice. Thank you, Embrace Goodness. That's very, very, very nice of you. So I currently am not teaching any grade, actually. I am, I've taught all grades, and was teaching, in May, I was teaching grade 6, and I was just finishing up some lecturing in some colleges and in university, and I've been all over. I've been all over. So it's been a joy, and I've been having a lot of fun, and I hope I am smart. And one thing I will say, and there are people here that know me on a personal level, is we need to keep our learning on. We've got to make sure that we are, no matter where you are in life, to make sure that you are learning that you are really trying to expand your own personal growth. Even though you may be stuck in school, and even though you may be, trying to take care of homework and stuff, don't get stuck outside of the learning sphere. Make sure that you are. I'm going to turn on a little bit of extra lighting just to make sure we're okay. And just to make sure that we are always expanding ourselves. And it doesn't matter what your interests are, because first and foremost, it's important to have your own interests, but to make sure that you are learning about them. I am going to put this light on because it's going to get dark outside, and I don't want to get stuck in the dark. So 1 second, let me try to see if this works. Let's go like that. Hello, welcome to my live stream. It's a pleasure having you all here, and now we shall. Wait, Halloween passed. What are we doing? We don't have Halloween anymore. It's November, right? That one is much brighter. I'm gonna have to stick that up there. Let's see if that works. All right, but I would love to hear what is the personal thing that each of you are learning. What's your side education that things that you are trying to learn and improve on outside of school? What's the interest that you have outside of the school sphere? All right, so I'll start, but please add it to the chat so we can inspire one another and keep learning from one another. But I love to learn more about nature. I love learning about finance right now. And I'm doing a lot of reading and a lot of note taking. You'd be surprised. Oh, that's a good goal. And how are you improving your soccer skills, Mr. or Mrs. Hope? How are you doing that? Hi, Angelina. It's good to hear from you. How are you? Welcome. And so, when it comes to wanting to improve something, what are you doing to improve your soccer skills? Oh, good. Yeah. Train more and eat better. Maybe we could be a little bit more thinking about being a little bit more specific. Yeah. In terms of what you will do every day. I'm trying to eat better. Learn more and read the Bible more. Yes, that's a good suggestion. Thank you. And when in terms of learning more, though, right? Is it just sitting and opening up your brain and letting the learning come on in, or is there something that you need to do with that? All right. In fact, one thing I've been learning over this past couple of months is to be more creative in my learning, to be more active in my learning, which means to make sure that I am really taking charge and being proactive in the things that I'm doing, not just saying I need to learn more and then hope for the best, right? Is really setting some specific learning goals and trying to shoot for them. And one particular learning goal for me has been the reading. Oh, you don't need to share your real name, but that's okay. Thank you, Miss Ella Slay. Yeah, and since most of you here are students, I will refrain from using the new Generation Z commentary. I'll stick to what I am familiar with to make sure that I am not making anyone feel cringe. That's the last I'll use it. But anyways, so let's get to the topic of today, and we'll keep it brief because I don't want you to spend this whole time on your phone, but to make sure that we're learning and we're growing together. So in my Instagram post, hello Shine, welcome. So my Instagram post, I was talking about AI, And I mentioned that I wanted to mention a little bit about what AI is doing in the education system. So, a quick poll: how many of you? You can use a one for yes, or just a number of hours. You can put the number. How many hours have you spent using AI within the past week? Would you say within this past week? How many hours did you spend on AI? Yeah, for me, I've been on AI for basically every day for about, oh my goodness, it's been about 10 hours a day. AI is always open on my browser, and always using it for, not my browser actually, it's an app I have, and I'm using it constantly. And it's been a blast, and I probably am using it for, I have 3 different AI models that I'm using simultaneously. So I'm using DeepSeek, I'm using ChatGPT, I'm using Yanbao, and so the yeah, it's just been using it a whole lot. So Roxy, you've used it for your Shine. You've used it for your presentation. How so? What did you do for that presentation? So, if I remember correctly, when a number of years, actually no, a number of months ago, when it came to the assignments that I was giving my students at school, and you probably have this experience now, AI is probably maybe your go-to to get your homework done as soon as possible, right? If that's true, give me a yes. If not, say no, right? How often are you using it to just get your homework done, just to get it done and out of the way, and then you can carry on with whatever it is that you do? Is that an accurate assessment? Yes. Yes. My own children do that. And to be honest, let me let you all in on a little secret. So, as I said, I'm right now I'm north of Hong Kong, and doing a whole lot of studying. I get a chance to be a full-time student again. I'm not at a university. I'm just attending a bunch of seminars, a bunch of these amazing financial seminars, but they are all in Chinese, all in Mandarin Chinese. And 我的普通话说得不好. Okay, sorry, I think I had a bit of a glitch there. Sorry about that. So since I've been up here, I have been up in China for quite a long time, and we're here for 2 weeks, and then the past couple months have been up and down, up and down, up and down. And all of the courses that I'm attending are all in Mandarin Chinese. 所以我的普通话还you 慢慢说. I'm a little bit embarrassed to say it even now. But I will say that AI has been a game changer for me to make sure to understand what's going on, and this is why it's been such a absorbing experience, right? The idea was that I was using my I would end up using my phone, and my phone with AI going, I can then give it very specific instructions and tell it what I needed to do. I basically said, all right, you are my professional translator, and you are going to, I'm attending this course that's conducted completely in Chinese, and I need you to translate for me. So then, no, I'm not retired. I'm not retired. I'm not that old. And I would record segments of the seminars, and then AI was able to put the transcript down of what has been said, and then it was able to immediately translate it into English for me. And that's been a game changer. Oh wow, it was Don't worry. Some of these followers here are my students, so I have enjoyed joking around with them, and I care about them. I've always wanted to keep in touch and make sure that I'm still the teacher, Mr. Kid, that I've always enjoyed being. So, but anyways, as I was saying, is being up in China using AI has really been a way to help me cross through those cultural barriers and those language barriers. And so, whoa, that's a very specific question. Okay, so we have someone who wants to be a business owner and can achieve financial freedom and be better with your children. Okay, all right, we'll get to there, don't worry. Please subscribe to this channel and share it. I know it's a bit barren right now because we're just getting it back going, and I intend to live stream on, at least here, I intend to live stream quite frequently, at least once a week, to answer questions and respond to questions that are being said, and be able to kind of go through this learning process that I'm going through, and to help you. Oh, thank you at Hope. Thank you for your subscription. And then, yeah, so this is just the first one that you all are taking part of. So when you go out and about, please share this with your friends. I think it would be nice to do some evening streams. Possibly not on the weekends, but don't worry. You just stay posted on, be aware of what I post, and then I will set a more firm schedule. But I do want to make sure it's on a weekly basis. I intend also to set up a Discord server. I got some help on that one, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So we can set up a community there, and then my goal eventually, I do want to be reaching out to not just Hong Kong, but to all over the world, and really try to focus on this. So to get back to Embrace Goodness's message, who's my #1 top fan. I think one thing that we got to think about when it comes to living a meaningful life is understanding the balance that we need in a meaningful life. There was something really interesting this morning. Yes, I still play Scrabble. This morning I was reading or listening to an audiobook. What I like to do in the mornings now, when I wake up, is instead of just jumping on my phone and getting sucked into this, I turn on an audiobook, right? And one of the things that it was talking about in this audiobook, as I was getting ready, brushing my teeth and all these things, was this idea that if you think of two words, all right, here's an English lesson for you. Take the word reactive. How do we spell reactive? Can you type it down for me? Spell the word reactive. Go ahead. Right? Reactive. Come on, y'all can do it. This is a fun little English thing. Reactive, very good. Thank you, Angelina. And so reactive, and what's interesting is then if we change the position of the letter C and put it on the front, what do we get? Take that letter C, put it in the front of that word, and what do you get? This is just a very quick spelling activity, don't worry. Take this C, there we go, creative, right? So the idea here with reactive and creative, and when we want to have a business, we want to live a more fulfilling life, you need to understand is that you are 100% in control of how you want to feel and how you want to share those feelings with others, right? So when you are choosing to create the environment around you, create how you feel, then you no longer are reacting to the things that happen around you. Think of it this way, right? your students. I'm sure all of you, in one time or another, have had some drama in your life, right? We got to deal with people all the time. And when you need to deal with people, people are going to do things that are going to test your patience. It's going to test your emotions, right? And there's some of you here. Oh, well, thank you for the. I'm thank you for the Sigma appreciation. I appreciate it. And I know a number of you here that have had a bit of drama with some different people and different friends, different classmates, right? So the idea here, though, is that we need to understand is that we cannot control what other people do. But so often we end up reacting to what they are doing. We react with emotions to what other people do, right? Somebody says something or we observe them doing, and then our reaction is to like, oh, right? It's such a natural thing to do. This guy. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then we start gossiping, or then we start getting emotional and all this stuff, right? However, the idea here is that when we are creating how we feel, we then are not bound to what other people do. People can do whatever they want, but we then are in charge of how we are going to proceed. We are in charge of creating the next step. And this is the crazy thing, is that then you can create the world you want to live in, right? So this is something that I've been looking at within this past couple of months, is creating the fulfilling life that we want. And so back to Embrace Goodness's question earlier about how can I have a more fulfilling life in my business, is to first understand is that we need to be a creator, not a reactor to what people are doing around us. People will always do something that'll get on our nerves and that will, that'll rile us up. But when we see ourselves as a creator, we can then take a step back and say, all right, this is what is going to happen next, right? So keep that in mind. Sure, go ahead. Tell me your dream life. Yeah. And while you are trying to tell your dream life, I'll go back a little bit to the whole AI thing, just to kind of wrap that up a little bit. Oh, by the way, I've got lessons this evening as well, like a lot of you. So after this live stream, I'm going to head on back to class. So I took a break to be able to sit down and to talk about this with you. Today, actually, we were learning about how AI... Oh, let's get back to this AI thing. We were learning about how AI can help with the... oh, hello, yes. I'm doing very good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm in a bit of a small hotel room, and it's big enough for one. My shower does not have any doors. So normally I'm used to having having a bathroom that having a shower that has closing doors. That would be my dream right now. I've been going a week without a shower doors. It's just a bathroom door, and then that's it. But my dream is to genuinely create goodness, and to create a space for people to find that balance and to find that path that can lead them to financial freedom, but that can lead them to a life that's fulfilling and happy. A lot of times sometimes we may end up with this negative thought about money, and we'll think that money is just kind of, well, all those rich people, they're just mean, or that'll never be me, or I feel so bad for poor people and all this stuff. And money ends up just creating labels, and a lot of people think that. But one thing I've realized and learned is that although, yes, money can bring out some interesting things. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, we've got 2 Bible references. Chrissy's been having fun at church today. But you know what I realized that money is like? Money is like the super serum in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, work with me for a moment. Okay, so let's think about this, right? So, if you remember Captain America, right, Steve Rogers, he was injected with a super serum as a first test to become the first super soldier, right? And that was great, right? Everything worked out for him, and he turned out to be Captain America, the ultimate sign of goodness and greatness and wonderfulness. And one thing that was said in the movie that I always loved is that the super serum brings out whatever is inside of you. It brings out whatever you have in you, right? It can bring out goodness and greatness that you have inside of you, or it can, if your heart is not in a good place, it can bring out the worst of you. And later, oh wait, hold on a second. Yeah, your dream, I'd like to be able to play soccer player, and if I'm able to do it, help my family on rent and some other stuff, try not to spoil my kids and make them learn that you need to earn your stuff. That's true. No worries, buddy. Thank you for joining Hope. Stay tuned for the next live stream, and we'll make sure that I give earlier enough announcements so you know when to join, okay? But anyways, the super serum, also, there was another guy that got the super serum, and he was, well, it brought out the worst in him. And he was he's turned into, what's his name now? The U.S. agent in another show. Can't remember his name, but yeah, it didn't bring out the good side of him. And there's other examples, but that super serum is just like money. Money can bring out the best of us or the worst of us. And so the importance is that we ourselves are living a life and finding that balance, that we are making sure that we ourselves are attuned to goodness, that we are doing good things, that we are living a good life, that we are aspiring for greatness, but that we are caring for the people that we love and all those around us. At Hope, I live in Hong Kong. Been in Hong Kong for the past 20 years, and it's been wonderful. It's a great, it's home. It's home. I am filming, I'm up here in China in a hotel room filming, actually. So it took a while to figure out how to make this all work, but I did. And so I'm going to be good though, and make sure that we, we have a good time here. So embrace goodness. Thank you for your wonderful encouragement and thoughts. You're so kind. My goal is to be a much more active YouTuber, because I believe that there is something that I have learned that I really want others to learn, and really want to make sure that we are learning and growing together, okay? And we can make sure we have a bit of fun while we're doing it. All right, so Q&A. Let's leave a little bit of time for Q&A. What's your Q&A? And we'll go that way. In terms of, let's think about this. I would like this Q&A to be more specific, though, if possible, for those of you here. Is how do you use AI? Some of you already said you use it to do your presentations or anything, but have you used AI to create anything else? Have you used AI to make something that you're proud of? Oh, I shared my dream. Embrace goodness. I shared earlier. I'll talk about it again. But, yeah. How have you? What have you all created using AI? So, someone said that they made a presentation. Anything else? Oh, by the way, I need to do this. There we go. Today, I will tell you what I created. I created a entire 28-page, 30-page business plan, as well as a couple other documents that it was able to generate after a bit of back and forth. I turned, like I said before, I turned my AI into my professional translator. And so I created a bot that could do that. I'm working right now on creating a bought that AI can be a personal assistant, and it can be someone that can, or something that can keep reminding me on all the stuff I need to remember to make sure that I stay on top of all the things I need to do. And I mean, I'm pretty good at staying on top of all my stuff, I believe, but sometimes it just gets to be too much in the head, right? Maybe some of you are like that. And it'll be nice if there is my own personal assistant that could do that. So, all right, thank you. Wow, I'm not sure how many live streams you've seen, but thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. At Hope, have a wonderful evening. You take care, my good friend. Yeah. We're going to go for about 9 more minutes, and then we'll end here. The ID here, though, is this IP assistant is this AI assistant is one that it can also be something that I can collaborate with, but it can keep our memory that we have. For this conversation, it maintains a memory so that later when I come back to it, it can still remember what we had spoken about, the day before, the week before. So it would be a fun experiment to do that. So that's what I'm creating. Y'all haven't said what you're creating, or what would you be interested in creating with AI if you haven't created anything? Do I think AI generated? Do I think AI generated things should be owned by humans or AI? Who someone gave you that question before? Who is that? Oh boy. Wow, that's a really deep, whoever gave you that question, they knew what they were talking about. I think they, yeah. But that's a tricky question. I will tell you this, all right? So I have, if you've had a look at some of my Instagram videos, that I'm putting together, and in the future there is some AI content. Now I'm recording videos where it's just me talking, but there are some videos that are going to be posted soon where it's still my voice, it's still me recording things, but it's AI generated visuals, and so that one I think is in support of the message that I'm saying, and I had to fine tune it to make it what I wanted. So I think that would be under my ownership. But when it came to say that you can't copy that, no, you can copy that. It's fine, because that's what AI is for. All right. And I'm not sure how many of you have been on any live streaming apps recently. But there's a lot more AI that is involved. In fact, I think there's a slight filter that's on now that's getting rid of a number of the spots. I'm a lot more smooth right now. Yeah, ooh, looking good here. When it comes to AI generating things, there's that's a long debate that we could have a little bit later. But the idea here is that when you see yourself genuinely, when you see yourself as a creator, when you see yourself as someone who really wants to make a difference in your own life, right? Maybe you're seeing yourself right now like, I'm just little me,